Hey everybody, how are you doing? So, one of the things that I do a lot of things, but one of the first things that I started doing as an artist is being a writer. Now, about 20 years ago, I wrote a novel. It's called Shades of Retribution, and I self-published it. That was 2004. I sold about 5,000 copies. I worked through small and independent bookstores. Had my book on Amazon. I didn't do all that many sales on Amazon. So mostly it was small bookstores in the San Francisco Bay Area and word of mouth. I did lots of events. I did a couple of business expos where I actually sold like a ton of books at one of those one of those business expos. And it was just a fun time. It was a good time for books. It was right before the Kindles of the world started taking over, and before small and independent bookstores started falling prey to Amazon and Walmart, so on and so forth. So I haven't written anything since, and a lot of it is that I was doing everything myself except for the editing. I wrote the book. I did the proofreading. I had an editor though, but I self-published it, which means I started a company. I did the distribution, the marketing, you name it. I was all over it, and I enjoyed it. I learned a lot, but I also felt like as soon as became an author, the publishing industry really changed. It changed a lot. So I backed away for a while. I went back to a corporate job, um, got tired of that, and became a jewelry designer and an apparel designer. And so I'm still doing that a little bit here and there. I'm working with Amazon as an affiliate marketer, so with their affiliate marketing program, I should say. So I'm involved in a lot of things, but one of the uh, nice things about working on a lot of different projects is that when I need a break from one, I can get started on another. So I became interested in writing again. And a lot of that also had to do with the fact that my husband is also an author, and he has published his well, he has a couple of books of poetry. I feel bad, I don't remember all the books that he's written in terms of numbers, but he has a couple of books of poetry. He's written a couple of novels. He's just really doing it. That's why I can't really keep up. So it inspired me to get back into writing. Now, I do plan to write another book. I don't think that I want to necessarily um, write a novel, but I do want to do some nonfiction. So, one of the good pieces of advice I've gotten from research is to test the waters. And one way I've done that is to join Substack. Now, Substack is an app that allows you to create content and even start a subscription. So you can write and then you can have your audience subscribe. They can either subscribe for free or they can support you. So, um, what I decided to focus on first was just getting back into writing because I honestly hadn't written anything other than a few articles here and there over the years. And really, haven't really written anything. So I wanted to get back into the habit of writing. So I promised myself that I would write every day for a year. Now, up to this point, I've written for 24 weeks, and this I'm going on my 25th week. And it's been all nonfiction. I've written about Christianity, I've written about faith, I've written about current events in the news. Um, I like to write a lot of opinion pieces on artificial intelligence, and I've gotten a lot of good feedback. Now, one of the things that has become a challenge is getting my name out there. Now, the people that already know me as a writer, excuse me, they give me feedback on my work, and I enjoy that so much. But I need to broaden my base again, and where Substack is very ideal for doing that. Just because you write it doesn't mean they'll come. There is so much competition. There's so many writers, and a lot of them are well-established authors that write on Substack. So they already have a following. So it is a little bit more competitive than I expected, but that's a good thing because it's making me develop and hone in on my self promotion skills, which are really needed right now in anything you decide to do online. So, one of the good things is that writing on a variety of subjects gives me a chance to um, see who so far has organically come to support my writing, give me comments, feedback. It shows me the number of people that actually like a title and decide to read it, and that is has been fairly evenly distributed across the board. Where that's encouraging, I still have to write for a longer period of time to get some data that will really show me what people are interested in the most. Now, one of the good things about writing every day is that I'm back in the habit. If I don't write, I I don't feel right. Like I have to write something every day, even if it's just a couple of paragraphs. Writing is so therapeutic. It makes you better at communicating and um, expressing yourself. So, if you've ever thought about becoming a writer, or if you have something you want to share, Substack is a very good place to start. It gives you an audience. You will have to work for that audience a little bit more than I had expected. And that, like I said, that's okay. That forces me to get out there and be more assertive about promoting myself. So you can write there. The work that you submit remains yours. Substack does not try to claim authorship or ownership of what you've written. So what you write there belongs to you. You can take it and put it anywhere else you want, and no one else can is trying to lay claim to it on Substack. You gain confidence. Um, you're there with so many established writers, journalists, poets. Um, you're just you're just in there and you're really demonstrating your own ability. And eventually, I do believe now 24 weeks is a long time, but in the big scheme of things, um, 24 weeks of writing is not really that much. So I'm still going, I'm still aiming to write for a full year, 52 weeks before I really start to look at what my readers gravitate toward, what comes easily to me, what I'm passionate about writing, and how to um, use that to as a basis for creating a bigger work. My ultimate goal is to write another book and to write nonfiction, which is different than writing fiction. So um, this gives me practice. It gives me material too. I can look back over my 52 weeks of writing every day, and I may have enough to pull together um, a good piece of nonfiction work with some editing and more fleshing out in detail of some of the subject matter. And I may have already found after a year of writing every day that I have a book all written um, already, that I don't have to put forth any more effort if I choose not to. So if you are a writer and you want to get exposure, some practice, you want to learn how to promote yourself better, I think an app like Substack is an excellent place to start. And the one of the things I really like about it too is that it's a very supportive atmosphere in terms of the app itself. They try to help you promote yourself. They also allow other types of media, like you can upload videos, um, pictures, audio. So, all of those things can help you create a really comprehensive, creative body of work that you can use to um, market yourself as a basis for a book, as a basis for videography. I think the sky is the limit, and I really, really like this app. And I just want to share this with you. I do a lot on this YouTube page, even even writing every day on Substack has made me realize that if I can write every day, I can create YouTube videos every day if I choose to. Now, I'm really not much of a talker. I'm much more of a writer. I tend to be not all that talkative. So this is a challenge for me as well, but it's a challenge I welcome. I want to grow as a creative person, as a content creator, and in terms of using my voice. So this is one way I'm doing it, and I just wanted to share that with you. So I'll leave some details about how to get to the Substack website. There's also an app you can download. I haven't done that yet. I just go through the website, and I hope to see you there. Take care.